I'm going to say some words that many of you may even remember. We are gathered here today to witness the marriage of Naomi and Michael. They are marrying on the mutual understanding that this is for real, this is for keeps, and this is for always. That the time a couple have spent over the years with each other, the years of laughter, tears, and coffee, are more important than the discovery that you are no longer in love with your mate this week or whatever. Naomi and Michael are marrying each other today in the belief that they will always love each other and want to take care of each other. But no matter what, they will always stay together and take care of each other when the tensions between each other seem unbearable. They will bear them and be the stronger for them. Naomi, do you swear by all that you hold holy to marry Michael, to love, honor, and occasionally obey him, as his wife, friend, and lover, under all possible circumstances, foreseeable and unforeseeable, as long as you live, and into the afterlife, if you can swing it? And of course I said I do. It took 3 times to get it right, but... Michael, do you swear by all that you hold holy to marry Naomi, to love, honor, occasionally obey her, as her husband, friend, and lover, under all possible circumstances, foreseeable and unforeseeable, as long as you live and into the afterlife, if you can swing it? And he said, I do. And in the last tagline that the person who married us, who married us, put in, if there's anyone present who objects to these two becoming one, you should have spoken up and been tossed out earlier. There was a lot of laughter. There was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of, I don't love you right now, go away. And we both took the opportunity to say that at various times. We're saying fare thee well to my husband, lover, best friend, and playmate. And for those of you who said we'd never last, well, we lasted 19 years and 9 months. And it would have been 20 or longer if circumstances hadn't happened the way they did. He was ill for a long time, over a year. Since October of 2008, he has been admitted to the hospital 4 times. Last time was the emergency room where he passed away. There just were no more miracles in the box. You have to live every day as if it's your last, and you have to take the time to examine why you're happy with your mate. Anybody else would like to speak?
I like to say Mike was my favorite uncle. He never liked to be called Uncle Mike, just Mike. Whenever we had a family gathering and he was there, we would always talk about comic books, literature, old cartoons. I like to say I could geek out. Sadly, I don't deal with it anymore. but he was one of the coolest people I've ever met. And you said 19 years you were married, so I was 11, maybe. I remember the wedding, I don't remember the vows.
Oh, you remember this, the take 3, right?
Probably, if I think about it. Yeah. But yeah, I have the utmost respect for him, completely. The last phone conversation that I had with him, he talked about he got his cable service back and his DVR back up. And he was able to record all these old movies that he didn't get a chance to see long ago. I feel really bad because I gave him that copy of The Seven Samurai, and he asked for another copy of it and never had a chance to give him that copy. I feel really bad about that. And I feel this is dishonoring his memory. I wanted to wear my jeans and my Green Lantern t-shirt. And everyone here probably said, why are you wearing that? He's probably upset that nobody else is wearing something regarding comic books, an old movie. Well, my father's wearing a Three Stooges tie. Sorry. Oh, okay. I was going to wear a Looney Tunes tie, but my shirt's too small on me anymore. But yeah, he didn't want us to be somber at all. He loved life. You could tell. Every time I talked to him, he was always happy, always jovial. Even when he was sick, he was still, he tried to make the best of things. I guess the best thing I'll say is farewell.
Hi, I'm Julius Solomon, and I was Mike's friend for over 40 years. I met Mike when he was living with his grandparents, Benny and Estelle, and they didn't like any of his friends. But for some reason, they liked me, and I liked them. And Estelle always said, there's fire under this wig. And Benny used to go and tell Mike, behave yourself. And Mike loved them, and he loved Naomi, and for some reason he loved me, and I loved him back. For 40 years, we never had an argument or a cross word. Whenever I needed him, he was there for me, and whenever he needed me, I was there for him. Even if it was 3 o'clock in the morning in Jersey with a broken down car, I drove out there, picked them up, got a tow truck. When Benjamin Beagleman, Michael's grandfather, moved in to Mike's house, he got very ill. He started bleeding internally. And we strapped him into a chair because we didn't want him to go to a hospital in Brooklyn. We had to take him back to Queens, to Elmhurst Hospital, where all his records were. And we drove him over there, and I took him into the emergency room while Mike was getting the paperwork done. And Benny looked at me and he said, "Where's Mike?" I said, "He's doing the paperwork. Do you want me to go get him?" He said, "No, you'll do." So I was like family. So Naomi, since Mike's not here, I hope I will do in case you need me for anything. Mike was my hero. He was honest, he was loyal, and he had this unique thing of reasoning everything out. And once he reasoned it out, he was fearless. Whether he was going against high-priced attorneys or as a shop steward going against management in the post office, Michael was fearless. And I'm going to miss him.